vacation. I love traveling because I feel like it allows me to have sex with impunity, you know? Because if I have a one-night stand in another country, I'm not a slut. I'm just well-traveled. I have a new trick. Instead of jerking a guy off all the way, you can just say, hey, do you want to come on my chest? And they'll do all the work and you can just lay there. I hooked up with this real frat furry guy recently, and I have a misconception I'd like to clarify. If a girl chokes on your dick, it is not quote-unquote awesome, and it does not mean that you have a quote-unquote giant dick. It just means that you're really bad at receiving blowjobs, you know? Like, it means that when I asked you not to move, you didn't listen. You know, it's not really about the size of the dick as much as the speed and velocity. Like, you can choke on a tiny little chicken bone if you jam it up there real good. All the anti-Semitism in the news lately has me kind of worried, because, you know, traditionally when things get bad, there have always been the Jews that try to escape oppression and find a better life for themselves. And then there are the cozy Jews who stay and die. And deep down, I just know that I'm one of the cozy Jews, you know? Like, I've never even moved out of my hometown. I might have to leave New York soon, though, because gentrification is starting to price me out, which sucks. You know, I'm not a trust fund baby, I'm just regular Jew wealthy. I don't know. Sorry, I have a question I'd like to ask you. Are you morally superior to a pigeon? No, okay, you don't, fuck that guy. Does anyone here feel like they're better than a pigeon? I'm sorry, sir. Do you feel you do? Why?
I don't know.
Do you feel like humans have a sense of ethics that a pigeon perhaps lacks?
Yeah. I have to pick it for you.
Yeah. You're right. He understands right and wrong. And sir, do you also not walk past a homeless person every day and do nothing? Okay. All right. I rest my case. That's a question I ask people in bars when I get too drunk. You know, my friends are like, "Oh God, Rebecca's asking the pigeon question again." It's time to cut her off. I don't know. I found out that I'm really easy to murder when I'm drunk. You know, just tell me you have a secret gym you want to show me, and I'll follow you anywhere. I don't know. I'm really lucky there was always a gym at the end of where they took me to. You know. I don't know. I do need to work out more. Not to look better than this, just because I'm really weak. I know that I'm weak because I failed a rape defense class. That's not a great class to fail, you guys. But the teacher was really worried about me. She was like, look, Rebecca, do you have any disabilities or anything that we can work with? And I was like, I don't know what to say. I'm not disabled, I'm just really weak. I'm really good at like editing videos. Is there a way that we can turn that into a skill where I don't get raped? Like, stand back, I know Final Cut. I don't know. The real rape defense, though, is that I don't shave anymore. That scares them right off. You know, I don't know. I feel like modern men are kind of wimps about body hair on women. They're all like, I don't know what to do, there's so much hair. You know what my ancestors did? They fucking dealt with it. Like, my existence is proof that it's possible to fuck like this. I like to give men a warning about the situation down there before any clothes come off in case they want to like opt out. I told this guy once, like, just so you know, I haven't shaved in a couple of months or maybe a year, and he was like, that's perfect. That's my favorite porn category. It's like, cool. Always wanted to be somebody's favorite something, you know. But I think that'd be really convenient if like dating apps had porn search terms, you know. Like if you could just type tiny Jewish girl full bush into Tinder and I came up. You know. Like, I'm not lazy, this is just my brand, you know. I don't know. This guy skinny shamed me the other day. He said that having sex with a skinny girl is like sitting in an uncomfortable chair. And I was like, that's not true. Sex with me is a lot different than sitting in a chair. You know, like a chair would never laugh at you. A Cher would never like prey on your insecurities. I have this new thing I'm doing to topple the patriarchy. If a man is rude to me during a hookup, I'll just destroy his sexual confidence. It's great. Here's my favorite line. You can use it on almost any man. It's, is that what you usually do to make girls come? Yeah, they were all faking it. That's not where the clitoris is, sweetie. It's savage. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a feminist, which is another way of saying that I ruin parties. I don't know. Yeah, I'm also vegan. Same deal with the root, but yeah, I'm no fun to be around. People always think that like because I'm vegan, I want to date vegan men, and like no, vegan men are terrible. You know, like everything that makes vegan women like hot and sexy is like not a quality you want in a boyfriend. I don't know. Like I went out with this vegan dude once, and we're walking through the park, and he's like, "Hold on, stop! I think that mouse might be injured." And he like makes me stop and wait for like 30 minutes while he calls different animal shelters until he finds one that's like open on a Saturday morning, and he gets on the phone and he's like, "Yes, hello, I'm here in Prospect Park with an injured mouse." And the woman is like, "Sir, is this a pet mouse?" And he's like, "No, it's wild." And this woman who has like dedicated her whole life to saving and protecting animals says like, "Sir, let it die, it's just a mouse." I don't know, the final straw though was that he invited me back for dinner, and there was a jar of curry paste that neither one of us could open. And, if you don't have paste opening hands, you don't have the choking hands, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard dating in New York. I'm looking for someone with like the right amount of depression, you know? Like, not so sad that they're no fun to be around, but not so happy that they leave me. I don't know. I wish you could just come out and ask people how depressed they are. You know, like when you watch Bambi, do you cry at the end because his dad dies or because life is meaningless? I don't know. Have you ever had to break up with someone because they were too depressed? I feel like there's no way to do it without being an asshole, you know? Like my ex told me that his therapy group said they struggled to find his problems interesting, and I was like, "Aw, is this the wrong time to tell you that I feel the same way?" Alright, thank you guys.